guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karina Joelle. If you're not, hello, I am still Karina Joelle. Yeah, so I thought today we would hang out, do a little bit, show you guys how I do one of my favorite go-to eyeshadow looks, using the 3502 Morphe palette, sorry it's dirty, my all-time favorite of the Morphe palettes. So yeah, if you want to continue to watch and see how to do this with your eyeballs, then go ahead and continue to watch. If you don't, then it was cool hanging out with you for 5 seconds. Maybe see you on the next one. Alright, and you guys are super zoomed in now, the better to see the eyes. If my eyes keep darting this way, it's because I'm looking at my monitor and I want to make sure I'm in focus for you guys, because we're going to be doing a lot of things. So, as you know, we're going to be using the beautiful 3502 palette. Mine's very dirty, I apologize, but she is the love of my life. I use her probably 6 out of 7 days of the week. She's gorgeous. Try and get that. Okay, so if this is out of focus, I'm really sorry. We'll see what we can do. But the first step to doing your eyes is you always want to make sure you prime it. Just like you prime your face, you gotta prime your eyes, because how else do you expect your eyeshadow to stay on? I'm just trying to find my little brush that I use. Look at this cute little, got this at the dollar store and it's gonna hold on my brushes. This is probably something Lena Bugs has already done and I'm just copying her because she's the spooky queen and I adore her. So I saw this and I was like, cute, adorable, genius. So I'm just gonna take this, not very clean, little, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, just this little flathead brush. I think it came with a nail kit, any like brush that you want to use concealer on. And I'm going to take my NYX Gotcha Covered foundation, my NYX Gotcha Covered concealer, gosh I do that way too often, and I'm going to put a little bit on the brush and just begin applying it under your eyebrow. Just begin applying it under your eyebrow. The rest of my face is already done because I started school today and I didn't want to show up looking like a fool. So if you don't wear makeup to school, that's cool too. More power to you, boys and girls. So I'm just covering it, my eye. Then I'm going to go in with my finger and just pat it out. Warm it up, you know, get it in there. I'm going to grab just this BoxyCharm Slimmest Glam brush that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's just a little fluffy brush. And I'm going to take it with some of my matte Maybelline Fit Me powder that I use to bake, and I'm just going to use it to kind of bake the eye that I applied the concealer on. Fun. If you have like a brow bone color, like just really, or like a white, you can use that too. I used to use one by NYX, or just any that comes in a basic palette. There's not one in this eyeshadow palette, which is probably the only annoying thing about this palette, that there's not a brow bone highlight shade. Other than that, she's perfect. And then, of course, just repeating what I did with the other eye, taking some of the Maybelline Fit Me powder and just setting it. Normally, I would not set my eyeshadow base, just so you get maximum pigment when you do your eyeshadow. But because I'm using the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer, it's very like sticky, and I just find that it was harder for my eyeshadow to budge, which was a bummer. But now let's get into the fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take a wood brush. Ew, my hands look so creepy. So I'm just going to go in with a Sonia Koshi, I'm probably butchering that, blending crease brush. I just like the shape of this. Any brush that you like to use to distribute maximum amount of colors should do, but I just like any with like a shape like this. Any with the shape like this will do. And then we're going to go into the 3502 now and take up the shade, in which I have no idea what the name is. I will try and find it online. It's this like really burnt orangey color. And then just take it up, dab off the excess, and just then go in. So I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Start on the outer corner, of course, and just pack the color on there. And then slowly begin going outside of your lid. Begin building it up above the crease. Just slowly. And then start moving your way to your inner corner. There we go. Just slowly though. Sorry, this is my first like actual eye look tutorial, so we'll see how this goes. So just being really gentle, not going too crazy, flaring it out or anything yet. At this time, I will take I like to use these small blending brushes because I feel like they really target the area that you want. This is the MUA Professional Makeup Academy Crease 315 brush. I believe that Morphe for sure has a similar brush, probably for like $6. I got it at Ulta. This one I think I got from CVS. So we're just going to go in and start diluting the color on top so it's nice and blended. And begin pulling it forward, even though we will be packing color onto the inner corner as well. I'm going to grab this, what is it called? RK by Kiss eyeshadow brush. It's just a small brush, and I'm going to use it to pack the color on my inner corner. I believe I got this, oh, Ruby Kisses. I don't know. I got this at CVS as well. And I'm just going to take that same color, tap off the excess, and begin packing it in my inner corner. I'm now going to go back in with that same blending brush and just make sure everything goes together. Try not to bring the, to blend it too far up into your inner corner. Should keep it pretty low onto the crease. Wow, sorry. This is hard. So yeah, at this time, it should look like that. I'm going to go back in with the Sonia brush and take the same color and just pack some more of it onto my lid, onto the outer corner, because when you're blending, you lose your color because you're blending, like, you know, that makes sense. So just kind of bring it back the intensity, and blowing out any lines. And I'm going to do the same thing, inner corner. So at the end of putting more product on the inner and outer corner and blending it out again, you should have something similar to this, where it's like kind of like a halo eye almost, I believe. I'm gonna go do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, we are back with both eyes done. This one didn't blend out as well as this one, but life happens. Okay, so now for the fun part where we put on some shine, some glitter, some sparkles. What I have today are the NYX. Let's see, can you see that? The NYX Foil Play Cream Eyeshadow in Beauty Buzz. Any foil shadow will do, or any just shimmery shadow should do. The other foil shadows I have are in the old Huda Beauty palettes, but not a lot of people have these, and this is not affordable at all, and not worth your money. So these are probably less than $10, super affordable. They do the job as far as foils go. There are higher quality ones out there, obviously, but you know, these work, they do the job for a nice under $10, and you can't beat that. So what I'm going to take to prime the area where the foil will go so it can actually stick and stay on your eye all day is the NYX Glitter Primer. Can you see that? The NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to take a no-name brush. All my brushes are pretty much no-name, so I apologize for that. And just take this little end here that I use for this product only. Just put a small amount onto it and put it in the dead space on the center of my eye. And just okay, so we have a lot of the glue on your eye, and what I'm going to do is, because with foils, you don't use your brush for foils, you use your finger. With foils, mostly always, use your finger. It just works better as far as application goes. So I swivel my finger in there. I'm going to take it and just go boop, boop, boop. You don't need to make the sound when you put the eyeshadow on, but I find it helps. And then you just have some beautiful, wish I had a mirror, some beautiful foil color on your eye. Doesn't that look nice? Don't you look so fancy? Like, put a lot of work into your eye? But truthfully, you didn't. This is so easy. That's why it's my go-to going out look. It's not intimidating by any means. I'm just going to go back in and put some more of the primer. You don't really have to, probably less is more. I'd start with putting a very small amount on, because you don't want to put too much on, because you can't take it off. But you can always add more. But you know that. And then once again, swirl your finger in it and just place it on the lid. And bam, you have beautiful foiled eyelids. We're not done with the look. We're going to go back in with some eyeshadow. But as far as the foil part, we were done. So that's not too easy, not too intimidating. I think it looks good. But you know, I also wear this every day, so I'm a little, not every day, but quite often. so I'm just going to go back in with this shade. We've been using our beloved burnt orange. I'm just kind of darken it a bit. And this is going to shock you, but same inner corner brush, and do the same exact thing. Beautiful. And other eye, same damn thing. And kind of like going over like some of the foil if you have to. If it's in the zone, just kind of make your look cohesive. So yeah, so at this time I'd say like go in and like blend anything out, any of the imperfections, anything that you think needs to be spread out, go back in if you need to. But truthfully, this is the look. Normally I wouldn't have my full face done already, but I had school today, so after this I would go and do the rest of my face and yada yada yada. But we're just going to go in and finish up the lash line. So I'm just going to take same shadow, same inner corner brush, and just place it under here. Just kind of keep it darker out here. And then take the blending brush and use that to sweep it under the whole eye. Make sure it's all really nice and blended out. Sorry, my contact is going crazy today. Not too dark, not too dramatic. You can always pull this back in. Make it darker out here. Whatever your heart wants. And then do the same exact thing to the other eye. Alright, so I'm going to throw on some eyelashes and then I'll be right back. Okay, and now I have some eyelashes on. I am wearing the actually Ardell Double Wispies. I don't know why I've been feeling Ardell again, but these little wispies, I just think they're so cute. They're a little long in the front, I need to trim them, but they're already on my eye. So I thought we would just finish up the rest of my face. As I said before, the face is already set. I only need to do the eyes, but I've been wearing it for quite some time and I need to do some touch-ups. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe or my Morphe Lo-Fi 8L palette, and I majorly use this shade right here, which is Enemy. Nope. Which is Enemy. This one. And I'll go in with these two occasionally. No, not those two. These two. It's confusing. So, and then I like to use for my bronzer, I like to use this Morphe M501 brush for my bronzer, and I know a lot of people wouldn't use that, but I'll show you why I like it. It's kind of like, I feel like it gets like in the cheekbone really well. Just kind of put it there, bring it up, but my like hairs are in the way. Do you guys have like a side of the face that you prefer to do? Like I feel like this eye is easiest for me to do, but this cheek is easiest. Like this over here is easiest for me. Does that make sense? Probably not. Then I'm gonna open it and just go in all the colors. Just bring some Put it back into my face. Maybe I'll do my quick and easy back to school look for you guys. I don't really want to put a lot of effort. I don't want to put a lot of effort into it, but I still want to be presentable, and my nose is too brown. Oh, I bronzed the heck out of that. Going to go back into my Tarte's Feisty little blush on a Luxie tapered highlighter brush M522. I like to keep it kind of like centered, like around my bronzer, maybe a little bit above. Just bam, bam, bam. Swirl it in there. Bam, bam, bam. And I'll pop some on my nose. It's summer. Bring some color into my face. And then we need some highlighter, of course. Touch up that. I'm going to use my Morphe M505 brush and my Master Chrome. If you saw my latest video, I'm talking about all my favorite products, and I did talk about this, but I didn't know the name of it. And when I looked it up online, and I linked it below, I put the Molten Topaz, and then I went to an Ulta yesterday, and I was looking at them, and I was telling my friend, I was like, you should get this. But then I was looking at the shade names, and the World Wide Web made a fool of me. This is not Molten Topaz, this is Molten Gold. Molten Gold. So I'll change the link on that, and then of course I'll link it down below for here. But yeah, I was like, wow. Try to make me look like a dum-dum. Put most of the product on the highest point of your cheek and just kind of sweep it back. Just swirl it up in here. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and then take a finger, pop some on your nose, go back in, bam, 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 bam. And then, of course, one of the most important steps, putting some in brow bone. Make that area pop. Bam. And of course, inner corner. And then last but not least, to finish off the look, some mascara on the bottom lash line. I'm using the, sorry, I have to tell you, the Unleashed Volume and Curl Wander Beauty Mascara, and I bent the head of it. I think it's okay. It does the job. Alright, I'm gonna go spray some MAC Fix Plus on my face, and then I'll be back to say goodbye. Alright, and that is our finished look. Just two colors using the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette and some of the NYX foil shadows. Super easy, not very time consuming. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's always a blast. I hope that these are looking more high quality. I'm really working towards them looking better for you and for me. But yeah, I had a blast filming this, and I'll have some more videos coming out for you guys soon. Thank you so much for all the support and all the love and like the feedback. I love hearing from you guys, what you like, what you don't like. I don't care. Just, it means a lot that anyone's even watching these. And if nobody's watching these, that's cool too. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next one.